Second Take, Week 3. Tony, I'm going to start with you. Welcome back. Happy to have you. How you feeling?
Feeling good. 2-0.
2-0, baby.
Great performances both weeks. Feeling real good.
Puka Nacua, the number one receiver in fantasy.
What'd I tell you, Tyler? I'm going to put this out on Second Take. If I win another championship this year with Puka on the roster, I'm getting the tattoo. The Puka tattoo. It might just say Puka.
Oh.
Might be his face. I don't know yet. But Puka tattoo is coming if I win it again this year with Puka.
That's huge news. And then not one, not two, not three, but the fourth time has joined us. There it is, folks. The champ.
The champ is here.
Wow, Joe.
Thanks for having me. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling, I had a great week. I'm loving it also. I'm feeling very creative this year. Loving the name changes again. Big Mike had asked me to start doing that again. I'm having fun with it, and I feel like that's dangerous for the league because I'm definitely engaged and in tuned. And I had a hell of a win last week. So, in both leagues, but yeah, in our redraft league as well. So. I'm ready to talk. Hopefully not talk your ear off, but happy to be here. Man.
We love you, Joe. We absolutely love you. And speaking of your team name, we'll get into it later. I think you took a shot at me, which I appreciate. I think it was very well deserved, and I love the name. Guys, there was massive trades across both leagues. I want to start with the Dynasty League. We kind of needed to get that emergency pot up that night, but it was a school night. It was tough. Let's bring the trade up on the screen.
Please.
All right, so we're here with the trade, guys. Just at first look, this is how it broke down. I sent away Brock Purdy, Brandon Ayuk, and Ricky Pearsall, and I received Matthew Golden, the 2026 first that is currently Jesse's, the 2027 first that is Piani's, and then I'm going to go in order here. Mike sent away Alvin Kamara, Joe Mixon, who he received from me, by the way, which is funny. So Joe Mixon's been traded twice this year.
And a first.
Yeah, he had the 2026 first. So that's what he sent away. But he received Joe Burrow, Tyreek Hill, and a 2026 Piani second. Piani, lastly, gets basically all the players. Purdy, Kamara, Mixon, Ayuk, Pearsall. He gave away Joe Burrow, Tyreek Hill, a second, and a 2027 first. He is all in. First reactions.
Okay, let's calm down. You're trying to make it sound like Piani just came away with something huge by saying he got all the players. He got old players and an average Brock Purdy. You guys posed him.
Yeah, I gotta say the first reaction I had is that those players, and I don't know why it came to my mind this way, but they're pieces of meat. They're basically just they're guys. That's it. There's nothing about them at this point in their careers. Don't get me wrong. Purdy's a great player. Ayuk, if he comes back from his injury, but we don't even know if Mixon's going to play this year. He may not play for a while. And Kamara is 30 years old on a bad team. So I got to tell you, I think Piani got the short end of the stick on this one. And I don't know if he's going to be happy with it in probably 3 months.
Wow. Well, you are the champ, and we got to take what you say as word there. A little more information how this trade happened.
Yeah.
This trade originated between.
How the fuck did this go down? 3-team trade, crazy, nuts.
We made history
Tyler,
here.
Come on, we got to know how this came to be.
Yeah. So
Down.
just to begin, Piani and Mike were engaged in heated conversation, just trying to make this trade happen, and they couldn't get there. There was a missing piece. Like I've been telling you guys, Piani's been attacking me for Purdy and Ayuk for the longest. So Piani messages me and says, would you be interested in getting a 2026 first and a second? And I was like, that's not enough. And he goes, hold on. Then he loops Mike in, and we're in a group chat. And Mike, essentially, he's kind of hesitant on this deal. He's like, look, Joe Burrow is incredible. That's a major talent for my team. He may not play again this year. If they're not competitive, right, they're not going to rush him back. But he kind of just had the F it mentality, and he said, let's make history, which we can all appreciate. As for my side, getting, guys, we acquire picks in Dynasty. It's great. We could talk about Mike last year when he had 6 firsts or something like that, or it was ridiculous, 4 firsts, and he had three picks in a row in the second round or something like that, or the third round. I don't remember, but it was nuts. When you acquire all these picks, you do got to drop guys. Not to say my team is pristine, I can't drop. I have guys I can definitely drop. I have a lot of guys I can drop. So me getting 2 firsts are, incredible. And they say 2026, 2027 are going to be prime years. I mean, they probably say this every year, but it's
QBs, definitely.
Yeah, QBs definitely. So me getting rid of a Brock Purdy, I felt like this was a no-brainer with the injury. We obviously, it helped that the Phenom Drake May broke out a little bit last week. That was nice to see. It gave me a little more confidence in making this trade. And of course, I believe in the first round talent in Matthew Golden. I don't want to root for the Packers by no means, but I'll take who could be potentially their number one receiver, especially with the Jaden Reed injury.
Oh yeah, for this year, definitely.
But yeah, overall, blockbuster trade. The poll is live right now, and it's looking like everybody thinks I won this trade. Time will tell, of course. I feel like you guys. I felt like I came out pretty. I just gave up on San Francisco is essentially what I did. Which
gave up
I don't know.
And that's okay. It's a 28-year-old ACL, an average Brock Purdy, and Ricky Parasol likes to get shot. So like, what?
I love Ricky.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Well,
but it is what it is.
I think, Taylor, you got the most for this, but I have to say, I think Mike gave up the least.
Yeah.
And yet got a fantastic return. So I think if you're you and you're Mike, you're happy. Chris might be happy for the evening, but again, maybe tomorrow he's not so happy.
Yeah, and then just one more thing for Chris is he is one of the higher scorers in the league right now. So making a move like this, I assume these are going to be late picks. So Jesse's pretty good scorer. I mean, Jesse beat me by 1 point last week in the dine. It was sick, but he left Jared Goff on the bench, who went off against the Bears. But never to say anything. But it is what it is. Awesome trade. We broke history. I hope we can see more trades like this. Sleeper lets you. I think you can go up to like 6 people in a trade. I think it's unlimited if you really wanted to.
There's no way that could happen.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. But let's jump back over to the Sandusky League and let's look at another trade. I had the diaper party last Sunday. Thanks to everybody who came out again, of course. I know a lot of people wanted to make it and they couldn't, and that's totally fine, guys. I appreciate it. But somebody who did go was Danny. The entire time, we're watching the Bears. Everybody's upset. We're watching football. Lost a couple parlays. Danny ended up he had another event he had to go to that same day, so he ended up dipping out. And then it's about 3 or 4 o'clock, midway through the 3 o'clock games, and I get a trade offer. And it's Jay Jetta for my DeVon Achane. And the room was like, you have to take it. And I was like, guys, I'm not that deep at running back, but like, it's Justin Jefferson. This is, of course, before the Sunday night game,
right?
Before McCarthy goes down.
Exactly. Yeah.
And now I'm looking, and I've been reaching out to people, getting opinions. They're like, Achane could get hurt, Tua could get hurt. Like, it doesn't mean this is bad. Like Justin Jefferson's gonna be great. You're going to love it. It doesn't matter who's throwing to him, even though it's Carson Wentz. I feel okay about the trade. I really think, though, in Danny, like, he should have done a 2-for-1, in my opinion, if you're looking at his team. He is the worst team, but, he's happy to get a legitimate running. He really didn't have a running back, if you guys look. I think he dropped Cleveland running back. I'm blanking on his name. Quinshon Judkins.
Okay.
And his other guy was my 9th overall pick in the dynasty, Caleb Williams. So, first thoughts on this trade, though? Fair or no?
Yeah,
I think it is. Yeah,
I think you traded for each other, really, right?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad. I think both teams are going to win here. Wouldn't be surprised if either one outscores each other.
I think player for player is very even, but Danny needed more than just one guy, so he didn't really improve at all. He just got the same amount of points, but at a different position.
Right. He's probably hoping like a receiver will break out for him. I mean, he really had no depth. I mean, running back was terrible. Like, terrible for him. What was it? You said it was -3 last week or something like that? He got out of both? Joe, he got like -3 out of both starting running backs.
Okay, well, you got to make a change. You got to make a change when that's happening.
Yeah, it was negative something.
I think Achane, honestly, I think before McCarthy goes down, I think it would have been a slight advantage to Danny. But now with Wentz, and again, I'm not saying Wentz is great, but I think he's going to go with the proven commodity here. Mm-hmm. I think it'll help. Yeah, I think it'll help the traditional, I guess, I don't know what you want to call it, but like it'll help Addison when he comes back, and it'll help Jefferson in the meantime, as opposed to, again, you're getting this rookie who's trying to find his
footing. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah. No,
I think Wentz will outplay McCarthy too. Honestly, right now, McCarthy doesn't look very good. So I think it's great for you, Tyler. This was a good time to get Justin Jefferson, but
Yeah, he had one good quarter, right, out of like 9 or whatever it was, 7. It was really
Yeah,
good.
it
And it was
was
just
a great
players,
fourth quarter
unfortunately.
against the Bears. That was it.
Yeah, lucky us, right?
Well, there was a more recent trade, though.
I like this one. This is interesting.
Yeah.
Here we are. Just to throw it out there, Nate throws A.J. Brown on the... by the way, guys, feel free to use the trading block. It's fantastic. It creates awareness. It sends I have mine to send me a ping when somebody goes on there. But anyways, he sends A.J. Brown to Mike for Isaiah Pacheco and Keon Coleman. I'll start with you, Joe. What do you think?
I mean, I know AJ. Listen, I haven't paid that much attention to how these guys are doing. I know Pacheco's not doing well. I think Coleman's off to a hotter start than AJ, but AJ is a proven commodity, and I really think 2 weeks in, with a team that just won the Super Bowl, I think he'll come back. I understand they have a lot of mouths to feed there, but AJ's just done it so many years, and I can't see him having a year where he's catching 700 yards or something. Like he's gonna bounce back. So I actually like this for Mike.
Tony?
I agreed. 100%, Joe. I like this for Big Mike here. And I'm a big Pacheco guy. I think Pacheco's a great football player. But I thought he was a great football player. But if you watch if you watch any of the Chiefs games, Kareem Hunt looks like he's a little bit better, just a little bit better than Pacheco today. Which is wild to me. It's like, how are you 30 and still playing well? I think it's going to start eating into Pacheco's touches. Keon Coleman, though, I mean, his talent is unbelievable, unbelievable. But Josh Allen, as a Josh Allen coach 2 years in a row, feeds everyone. Yeah, feeds everybody. So that kind of hurts Keon Coleman a little bit. But Coleman can put up A.J. Brown numbers if he just goes to him enough, I think. But I like it for Big Mike right now.
Yeah, I'm always a proponent of who got the best player out of the trade, and especially in a redraft type format. I get this move for Nate, right? Get a little depth, get a little deeper. But I'm with you guys. I think Big Mike at the end of this is going to win out. Big Mike, unfortunately, was cracking jokes when I talked about this trade. He's like, it's two guys who probably aren't going to make the playoffs. Big Mike is. I don't know if you guys have talked to him. He is so low right now after this last week. Like he went he's in 4 leagues. And he's in 3 leagues, I think, and he went one of them. Have you guys ever heard this? There's a median. So what happens is everybody plays, right, and you win and lose your game. But if you beat the median, you also get a win or a loss. So every week you can go 2-0, 2-0. Have you heard of this?
No. And I don't ever want to do it either.
Yeah, Big Mike was not a fan. It's another league that I'm in with him. It's a buddy of ours we knew from way back in the day. Big Commanders fan. But anyways, he took a bad week. And thankfully, you guys should have seen Big Mike on the Sunday. And we got to shout this out, which has been wonderful, is the Sandusky Survivor. And Big Mike has been sweating 2 weeks in a row. So he took Denver, and you guys remember the Week 1 Denver game where they couldn't get it done, and it had 4 turnovers, and they eventually won the game. He then takes Dallas, who, if you guys watched that game, it was, I grabbed him and I was like, buddy. It is. There's one guy that you can never shake faith in, and it's Brandon Aubrey. He's gonna hit this 64-yard, and he hit it with
he does.
And I was like, "It's gonna be all right, man. You're gonna win." And he was just he fell to the ground. It was really traumatic for him.
I love it.
So he had a rough.
2 weeks.
Yeah, and he's not even putting parlays in, man. He's like, this is the first time I did the Survivor. He's like, this is crazy. He told me, spoiler, he's like, I'm taking a favorite this week. I don't want to sweat. And I was like, I hear you. But
idea.
Yeah. All right, guys. Let's this has been fun. Let's jump over and look at the power rankings. All right, here are the power rankings, boys. Tony topping the charts here. Champ, you took a fall, and it's probably because of the L.
Well, I won this week though.
You did win this week.
I won.
Yeah, you lost Week 1
in a dominating way.
Yeah, you lost Week 1. That's right. You won it. You came back.
You
disagree with the 7.
I definitely disagree because I'm favored to win by I think 10 this week against Matt, and I really did dominate this past week. All my guys went off, and I started Javonte Williams, by the way. Nice pick. I'm glad I picked him. He's had a really comeback, and then Malik Neighbors, man. I got to tell you, Primo in Dynasty League, man, I feel I trade 3 first-round picks for Malik Neighbors. I mean, he's an absolute stud. He went off. And, other than Justin Fields going down, which, it's nice to have depth at the quarterback position, I'm feeling pretty good about my team right now. So, Yeah, comparatively, where I'm normally like 5-7 at the end of the year, I feel like I'll have a winning record, and I'm feeling positive about how things are moving.
Well, I'll say you'll need a winning record this year because there's no wild card. So
there's no wild card. Okay.
No wild card. So there's, really 8 of us are going to get in. So there's going to be 4. I think I have it as 8. I have to double check that math.
I like wild cards. That's crazy. We gotta figure that out.
I think it's 8, boys.
We vote on this? I don't remember.
Oh no, Sleeper won't let me do the wild card. Yeah, I want to say it's 8. I don't know why I'm looking like I'm panicking here. Yeah, 8 of us get in, 4 of us won't.
That's fine.
I'm gonna load up the app as we're talking. But yeah. So as it says here, and then we got to shout out Dave and Carlos for holding it down. Dave's 2-0. Carlos is 2-0. Carlos was sending you some.
Good to have a winner, man. Good to have a winner for a new guy.
Absolutely. He's kind of he's really he drafted from the 14th spot. Talk about.
Got a solid team too. Look at this, top to bottom, pretty solid. I'm impressed.
8 teams, boys. 8 teams. I can confirm make the playoffs. That's good. So 1 and 8. The first seed's gonna have to play out of the division, but I'm still gonna give out $200 to division winners. Anything can happen, but yeah, I don't want to dwell too much here. I kind of want to just fly through the matchups, but we got to just talk about the bottom 4. Xavier, it's not really fair. He took an L, and we'll get into it, and he kind of fell drastically down. And of course, Nate and Mike made a trade, and that's why Mike was cracking jokes like 2 guys who probably gonna make the playoffs. But you really don't want to be in the bottom 4 there. That's all I'm gonna say, and this is where we're at. But let's I'll bring up some of the matchups so we can fly through it. Talk about some stuff.
So 9 and 10's now screwed then, right, Tyler?
Yes, 9 and 10. You do not want to be.
Well, if you're in the bottom 4, though, yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Tony.
Wasn't previously? Did we have 10?
I thought it was, right?
So the way we can talk about it. So the way it worked was we played all the way till week 13. Right? Week 13 we played, and then the top 6 GMs, what division you were in, it was top 6, basically in points for. Received the coveted Week 14 wild card.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
And then there were 4 that were always out of it, right? No matter what, if you were the bottom 4, you weren't playing. You could play Week 14, but it doesn't matter. So it really came down to 4 guys. There's no way at all. I've looked into it. It was such a cool fit. We discovered this in the NFL, and I was like, how did I make this happen? And I did, and I tried to replicate it here, and you can't. But I will look into messaging their, they have like a Reddit page and stuff, and I can message and see what we can do. Sure. As of today, I cannot make it so the 4 guys battle for the last 2 spots to get in the playoffs, which I think is so cool.
How fun was it having that bye?
It was amazing. And then secondly, because that there are teams that are on bye in week 14, but our playoffs don't start till week 15, so it won't affect us this year.
I will say though, you're right, Tyler. If you're in the bottom 4, man, going into the last couple of weeks, you're screwed.
Yeah, you're screwed. It is what it is. Real quick though, we'll fly through these. I just gotta pour one out for Xavier, who was down 11. I know Tony loves to see it. And all he had left was Amarian Hampton. That's all he had.
What a dud.
And he put up this stat line.
I mean, you love
it. He zoomed out, but we can see it's 3 points, yeah.
Yeah, he did. They gave the fumble, I think Mike told me they gave the fumble to Herbert, but it was really Hampton, he said.
They did end up giving it to Herbert for fantasy.
Yeah, which hurt some people. A dub nonetheless for me. 0-2 is a lot scarier than 1-1. I will say that.
Oh yeah, if you're 0-2, you're not sweating, right? But you're feeling it.
Yeah. Primo, guys, I said it on the draft recap. Primo is going to make the playoffs this year. Put some respect on his name. He took down Danger.
Scary team. He's doing great.
I got him this week. I am a little terrified, but it's not like Josh Allen to win 30-10 and only put up 11. But it is what it is. Matt should not feel bad. Krosky Merritt, he's got some studs here. And, of course, look at that AJ, Look at that Amon-Ra St. Brown line, boys. 40.20. Shot him out. That was the best player all week.
Yeah. Hey, he's going to be, as long as he has Jared Goff, he's the go-to. I mean, and he's going to put up big numbers, especially against the Bears.
This was our game of the week. And then, shout out to Mikey, bringing somebody in the league and Carlos and then getting beat. That's got to feel terrible.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts hurt him.
Yeah, he did. Hurts did not have a good game.
No.
Did you catch that Chris Jones comment, Tony? Oh, so Chris Jones in the middle of the game was like talking. He was just talking down to Hurts, and he was like, You don't even have 100 yards. And Hurts was like, shut up. We won the game.
Yeah,
and I
saw that. Yeah.
You can't really say anything to that,
Yeah. No, you can't. They lost.
I love a little, Joe knows about a little smack talk. I love it. I want to see more of it, but
we need more of it.
Yeah.
We're desperate for it.
Carlos's team is a real contender, guys. Like we were saying, look at it.
It's solid from top to bottom. He doesn't have many flaws. He may not have any superstars.
Yeah, look at Ertz on the bench. Like Ertz is probably gonna start.
Yeah. Now he's a comeback. He's a perennial stud tight end.
Yes, he is. You've owned Zach Ertz before, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. I gave up on him about 3 years ago, but yeah, he's come back.
Champ, what a victory! You were talking about a blowout here,
and
without a quarterback.
I know. So Justin goes down. Now I will say Joe Burrow went down, so that helped me too. But yeah, think about this, right? If Baker plays, what am I putting up? Let me do the math. 145. I'm loving it. So,
that's a high score.
Yeah.
On the year.
And I'm feeling good, man. And I know some people in the league want Jonathan Taylor. I'm not sure if I can make that trade. But yeah, I'm loving what I'm seeing. And again, Malik Neighbors is doing his thing. So yeah.
I think I reached out about JT. I said, "How do we bring JT home?" And you were like, "I don't think there's." And I was like, "You're probably right."
I didn't want to call you out on that, but yeah, it's gonna be tough to trade him.
No, I hear you. And I love JT. I had JT 2 years in a row, and I was like, oh, he's just a phenom. And then shout out to Big Mike taking that L, making a move, maybe to better him moving forward. 0-2 though for Big Mike. It wouldn't be second take if we didn't crap on Ryan Downs starting 0-2.
I love it. We tried to take a little shot before the week started, if you don't remember, on our chat there, and what did he say?
What did he say? I don't remember. What did he say?
Champions or something, and he is so in tune with our league that he didn't realize I won it 2 years ago. So that really backfired on him.
Oh yeah.
I gotta pull that back up here. So good for him for taking that big ass L from me, huh?
It was a blowout.
It was a big blowout, Joe. That's a blowout, man. I scored 146 points.
That's a real blowout. Yeah.
Easy work. Ashton didn't even have to play.
He's got to be excited about the Jordan Mason news though, with Aaron Jones going down.
Has to be.
Going to IR.
Oh, that helps a ton.
Still sucks.
Yeah.
And Rome is just electric. Just electric.
He could use a better QB though. He's going with 15th and 16th best quarterbacks in the league. He could use somebody.
Yeah. I don't think Garrett Wilson would be that bad as he was this week either. So
yeah. Shout out though. Shout you out, Tony. What a victory. Dave, who is hot early, but this was not a tough matchup. This might be the T-shirt, boys. 76.5 for Danny. At least he got a little bit more out of the running back this week. Dave did bring it though, 124. So it wasn't like he didn't come prepared. Yeah, I don't know. Danny started a kicker who wasn't even active.
Shout him out. Always start young like who.
Oh man. Not much to say here though. Dave looks strong. Christian McCaffrey's the real deal, boys. Real deal. I'm in a 10-man this year. Christian McCaffrey went 1 overall. I just want to say that. Just want to put that out there. He's a big San Fran fan. I was applauded. I got Bijan 3rd overall. I was pretty happy.
He's worth it when he's healthy.
Yes. Last but not least though, Piani 2-0. Watch out. Took down Nate, who is 0-2.
Look at him.
Drake May. Bijan. Well, you remember Ramondre went for $35 fab? Big Mike sent him over. Thoughts on that?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how long Ramondre stays up relevant over there. Eventually, they're gonna want to give it to what's his face, DeVon.
Yeah, the rookie. I forget.
Yeah. Over under Devonta Smith staying on Piani's roster. I'm gonna put it at 3.5 weeks. More.
Shit, he's probably gone before this next week starts. Piani loves
going all the trades modes. Yeah, it's on good.
Oh man. Well, yeah, that was nice, boys. Let's get out of here and look at the waiver wire segment. And the waiver wired segment, believe it or not, is on the same page. How nice is this? And this is where we have to talk, unfortunately, about the Marvin Mims downfall. I can show the bids here, boys. I did put down the money, 46. I got the better receiver in Denver for potentially QB2 on my team. But it's a mess. It's a mess over here, and we'll get into it in the predictions. But I took Marvin Mims, I believe, in the 8th round, right?
I thought it was the 3rd.
That wasn't his first.
I have a
Nate,
select.
it just keeps getting higher and higher the longer we go through the dates, but we have the picture of the board. Nate, of course, immediately screams out, "Holy Marvin Mims, that's a reach."
Yeah. Yep.
And you know what? He's kind of justified here. I talked down on him. I was like, that's ridiculous. He's going to be – I really believe in the talent. Even Downs chirped in. Downs sent me Marvin Mims last year for like a third. Or I think a second, and I had to give him a third. And he gave me a third or something like that. I don't remember the full trade, but it was a good offer. And I just came around on him. But ball don't lie. Snap, I really believe in snap percentage. It's an undercover stat. This guy's out. Troy Franklin's out there a lot more than Marvin Mims. Marvin Mims out returning punts.
They're both speedsters, so yeah, I feel like they're similar players, but I thought Troy was like 5'9".
I know, but he's just getting all the work.
He played with Bo Nix.
Yeah, oh, that's right,
Yeah.
That's why. Okay.
Yeah.
Oregon, yep.
And then, of course, rolling through your Jake Browning, 25 fab, beat out Mike.
Poor Big Mike.
Shout out Primo, though, going getting a starting quarterback. I really like this guy, Davion Sanders.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I beat out Matt by 1.
That's huge. Huge.
I need a tight ends. Like, Mark Andrews has not done well. I don't know what's going to happen. And he's 22. You know, Bryce Young needs a safety valve. I hope it works out. I really do.
I'm with you, champ. You can't rely on Mark Andrews anymore, man. If there's a guy out there where you're like... let's say he just has like a 2-touchdown game or 3-touchdown game next week. I still wouldn't. I'd be like, I can't put him in, man. It's just so scary. And he did have a touchdown catch, and it got punched out. Literally punched out by a defender. So
he had a couple big drops in that game.
Yeah. But great by you. I always say, guys, when you're bidding, go the extra number up. If it's 25, put 26. If it's 20, put 21. Rookie mistake for Matt. That's why the champ's the champ. Woody Marks for Kayshon Boutte, 2 bids here, 0 versus 13. Woody Marks getting a lot of work, and like you said, Joe, I mean, we might not see Joe Mixon this year.
Yeah, no, I like this. I mean, this is to me, I was surprised he's been dropped so many times, Woody Marks. Because they're because again, I know Nick Chubb had a touchdown. I think I was watching it.
He looks slow, don't you?
Well, that's the thing. No, he's not. He's not the same player at all.
Yeah.
That's why I think I really think he won't last the year, and I don't necessarily mean injury, but I think he could be averaging like 2 yards a carry. You just don't know.
Yeah.
I really think he's actually washed because you look at that. Well, don't look at that injury that he had.
No, don't do that.
Yeah,
One of the worst. It's one of the worst ones we've seen in a long time. Him and I think, by the way, Tank Dell. I think that's very similar. I don't think he's going to be able to come back from that and be the same player. So, yeah, I don't really see him doing all that great the rest of the year, but it was nice to see him get that touchdown.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I'm a Damian Pierce owner, and he was a healthy scratch, so Woody Marks all the way.
Yep.
Then closing it out here, $12 for Alec Pierce. That guy's always open. He always gets like one long ball a game. Dontavian Wicks, $10. Aaron Rodgers, $8. I like Tampa this week. That's a good ad for 7. Kenneth Gainwell over Caleb Johnson was dropped, guys.
Wow, I didn't see that.
I might put a bid on that one.
I didn't see that either. That's good.
Thanks for pointing that out.
Yeah, I think there's going to be some bids for that one. Danny don't like rookie running backs, man. You shouldn't take them. Seattle D, that's a great ad by Big Mike there. And then we made the switch at kicker for Danny, Parker Romo.
There you go.
Hey, Parker Romo looks pretty good over there in the ATL.
Yeah, he does. I feel so bad for Young Wei. I like Young Wei.
I don't know what happened. What is he hurt? What's going on?
Give him the boot.
It's getting the boot, right? Yeah, like Tony said.
Bears could use a kicker. Just saying.
Did you see they signed Moody on the practice squad?
Practice squad. But we owe Santos a lot of money. But still, I'd love to bring in Young Wei Koo.
Yeah, just have a little kicking competition. I love it. All right, boys. Let's jump over to the Parlay Minute. All right, here we are for the Parlay Minute. This is for the Thursday night game, of course. Just a little taste. Additionally, Thursday night games are not high-scoring affairs, but when you have the Miami Dolphins against the Buffalo Bills, one team's putting up 30, and the other team's putting up probably 10 or 14. So I'm going to take over 42.5, and I think James Cook is going to continue to score touchdowns, especially on that Miami defense. And I like him for over 60 rushing. And this is a little selfish because I have Kincaid, but I think 2.5 receptions is an insult. He gets at least 4 a game. And then Tua, the state, unless he gets hurt, I don't know how he doesn't get 225 yards, over 200 yards throwing. It's going to happen. What do you guys think here?
I hate that you decided to put my player on this parlay here because parlays haven't been great lately, and that's bad luck for me. I will not be sending money to contribute to this parlay because I don't bet on my players anymore. Just so you know.
I love it.
Yeah,
that hurt twice as bad.
Yeah, so I am out this Thursday. I hope you're right. I have nothing else to say on it because my player's playing. I don't want to.
Yeah. Joe, this all looks doable.
I'm not a gambling man, Tyler, but I got to say I don't trust Tua. I think he gets 220 yards.
Oh, man. Could you imagine? That hurts. That hurt. All right, boys. You want to try your luck at who he play for?
Let's go.
We're here for a little who he play for. And by the way, boys, if you know, just shout it out. It's okay. What about our guy? I have Raheem Sanders up here. That is supposed to be not Raheem Sanders. That was last week. Look at me just failing. That's Miles Sanders.
Oh, Miles Sanders. Okay.
Do you know where Miles Sanders plays? Yes, he does. Dallas Cowboys shout you out. What about Hunter Renfrow? He's back.
Isn't he back on Vegas?
Carolina.
He's in Carolina.
Huh.
What about this phenom, AJ Barner?
Seattle.
Yes. Wow. We just rapid fire there. I should get like 6 more for you guys. That's incredible. I think the dynasty helps, right? The dynasty helps a little bit. You know these younger guys a little bit more than you would. But all right. Well, let's jump over and predict the future. We're here. It's week 3. So early. And we're gonna break down some matchups. Let's start with mine, where I am not favored. And Daniel Jones is in the starting lineup. Was that just for a show? I'm probably going to start my guy Bo Nix, but I thought I'd throw it in here to tease the league a little bit. You know, we go back. But Primo is favored heavily here. Are you worried about Daniels? I think he's going to play. No practice Wednesday or Thursday, though.
He did not practice. I don't think he's playing. I think it's Marcus Mariota.
So then...
Starting Jake Browning?
You starting Jake Browning, which is probably fine.
Minnesota's defense, Brian Flores, I don't know.
Yeah. In Minnesota.
Yep.
Well, that's good for me. I'm always going to take myself. I'm a little worried about Henderson. He only got like 32% of the snaps. I had to continue to start him, though. I took him in the 3rd round. It's just, it is what it is, you know?
I think he'll be all right after.
Okay, I'm going with Primo here.
Respectable.
Yeah.
Tony?
I'm going you, Commissioner, here.
All right.
Yeah.
Brandon Aubrey effect?
Get a good win here. The big kick of Aubrey is going to get you about 20, 30 points. And Jake Browning's probably going to end up starting on the other side, and I think Minnesota's defense is going to be all over him. He threw 3 picks last week, so.
Love it. Yeah. No, he did. Minnesota's probably a good defense to start up, honestly. Mm-hmm. These 2 GMs, Xavier and Mikey, came in the league at the same time. One has a championship and 2 finals appearances. One has just 1 final appearance. Who wins this week?
I can't see Xavier going 0-3. Not after all the prep and the time he's put into his teams over the year. I just can't see another 0-16
year
on the horizon. Yeah. I'm going with Xavier here.
Tony?
I wanted to say Xavier, but Hurts ain't gonna have a bad game again. Jalen Warren's been great. Swift's gonna get his 12 to 15. The rookie over there in Tampa, incredible. And Browning's just gonna feed Jamar Chase and Jamar Chase only. So that's gonna help. It's gonna help him. So I'm going right side here.
Tight end's right too. Yeah, I'm gonna take Mikey as well. The misery for Xavier continues.
0-3, big dog. Not much of a rivalry if you can't win a game.
This is true. Bargain Bin Marvin Mims. What a name, Joe. What a freaking name. And you're playing Danger Matt this week. Heavily favored.
Yeah, I'm loving it. Honestly, I feel like I've got a pretty good lineup set by week 3. Other than Mark Andrews, I'm pretty confident with who I got. And I'm taking myself. I really think also, other than, again, if Amon-Ra goes off again, like he did last week with that 40-point showing. But no, I think I'm taking myself. I'm feeling pretty confident about it.
That's fair. Lions firing with 9.59. Is Jonnu Smith not playing in the game?
He's playing.
Joe, I would tell you to take advantage of the IR position.
Do we have one?
We have one. I would tell you, don't get somebody off their favorites. Yeah, I'm just looking at you. You got a couple guys who are out. I would take advantage of that. I'm with you. I'm leaning left too. I think Danger's going to be all right this year. I like him, but this is just a bad spot playing the champ. Tony?
I got the champ. I mean, you go player for player. I'm taking the champ on every single slot there. Except for where is he?
Maybe tight end.
Well,
it's close.
Shit.
Oh, and I'm on Raw.
I might go every way then on the left side, except for quarterback. He switches back to Josh Allen. Makes no sense that he's on the bench.
Whoa! I didn't even. Why is Josh Allen? Because Thursday night?
I don't know. I
and Miami sucks. Miami's defense sucks.
Brutal. And Baltimore's defense is good. I don't know.
I kind of want to call Matt Nat.
Because of that.
Man, come on, bud. We're trying to help you.
Is it because of the Thursday night? You think it's gonna be such a blowout that he's not gonna put up numbers? Like I don't agree with this at all. You're starting Allen. You took him in the second round. You got to start him.
He's treating my guy all wrong there. If he doesn't want to play him, then he's got a home.
Yeah, send him back home. This is our game of the week, and really for the first spot in the power rankings. Tony, you are playing Carlos.
Give me out of the way. I'm going with myself. I can never bet against myself. So
can't go against yourself.
It's gonna be a great game, fantastic game. But
Joe, I love to see two 2-0 teams playing each other. I love that. Somebody's got to lose.
Somebody's got to lose. I got to say though, I think Genty actually has a bounce back week, so that's good for Tony. But I'm gonna go with Carlos here. I'm going for the upset.
Okay.
I like his team. Thankfully, he's not starting C.J. Stroud. I don't know if he did last week or not. But, and he's got Michael Pittman on his bench. He's got a solid depth team. So, but yeah, Lamb, Adams, maybe Waddle I might switch out. But, I don't know. I like the upset here.
I like it. I'm going to lean Tony. No, the new guy's not going to come in here and go 3-0. We're not going to have it. Tony's going to put him in his place. You got to earn your spot. But I will bet all of CeeDee Lamb's overs against the Bears. There's no Jalen this week. I'm going to take him. I'm going to take CeeDee to have a big game. That's all I'm saying.
There's no Jalen for a long time, right?
Long time. I don't know why. Ben Johnson's not admitting. He's like, we're taking it week by week. I'm like, he's not playing. He already came out and said, I'm not playing for a while. Anyways, 2-0-2 teams are playing each other. Big Mike is taking on Danny. Draft Day Beans and T-shirt Mike. Somebody's got to win here.
I just noticed his team name. That's great.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Those are some good beans.
They're great beans.
Not gonna lie.
I'll get them back every year if I can.
They have to. They're fantastic.
Man, if Big Mike goes 0-3, he's on. It's not looking great.
If Big Mike loses this week, we all have to call to make sure he's okay.
Yeah, we got to check in on him. It's not good.
Well, I gotta say though, if he doesn't have his kicker right now in because he just picked up Romo, so really it's only 114 to 111, and I think Achane goes off this week.
I do too. And Lamar is gonna have to go off against Detroit. I could see Aaron having a pedestrian 16 or 14 or something, against New England. New England's defense isn't great because they're missing guys. I don't know.
Honestly, I'm liking Danny's team this week.
This is wild. He's starting Loveland.
I gotta go Big Mike here.
Dude, I'd put Thielen over. You can't start Loveland anymore, Danny. You gotta just. Mike's I don't want to hear it. Yeah, I'm gonna take Big Mike. But man, that'd be kind of a shocker if Danny took it, right? It'd be like.
He might
Does Danny win a game all year?
Does Danny win a game all year?
I think he wins this week. I believe in the man.
Oh, that's nuts. I think Danny needs to trade, and I'll take him back, by the way. I'll take Achane back. If you want to send him back, I'll send you 2 guys for him. And it's not Jay Jetta. I'll send you. You want BTJ? I'll send you BTJ and a running back or whatever. Anyways, Yanni, 2-0 is not favored against the 0-2 Ryan. Why? Brock Bowers. Ryan's team does not. Oh, big jump to Jordan Mason, as it should be.
Mason's got a lot of points there.
The Seattle situation with Zach Charbonnet and Kenneth Walker, it's tough, man. It's tough to see.
Oh, man. It actually is kind of a close game.
No Drake May. We're going to roll Love. I like Love against Cleveland. Yeah, that makes sense. Like that start.
The question is, what Caleb is he getting? And I'm expecting a big game out of Caleb against Dallas. I'm going right side here. Downs gets one.
Down gets on the board.
I think Caleb gets 3 touchdowns. Honestly, I think he breaks out too.
It's a tough.
I don't know. I can't go with Piani after what he said about me, so I'm going with him.
It wouldn't be second take if we didn't go against Ryan down. I'm gonna take Piani. Piani. 0-3. Ryan, wow. Last but not least, though, Purdy Boy Swag, aka Dave, is taking on. It's Jim Miller time. Nate, Bryce Young getting the start. What's wrong? Oh, Purdy, right? Yeah, Purdy's a little hurt right now. Man, Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey. That's a nice battle.
Irving, that's a good one too, though.
Derrick Henry killed me last week. I took him anytime touchdown. He had one of the worst games of his career, 11 for like 23. Not happy.
I'll take Nate.
Yeah, going Nate here.
I'll go
I'm going to lean left and take Dave.
I'm going Dave too.
I like that Kyle Pitts is getting a start. Who's his other tight end? That's it? Oh, I love it for Nate.
Big Pitts.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going Dave.
All right. Love it. Let's bounce out of here. Come back full screen.
Fun,
Well, boys, as we wind down to the end of the episode here, we're doing great, by the way. Do you want to talk Bears for a second? Where are you at? I think it's dubbed this week.
I mean, Tyler, you're the biggest Bears fan here. What are your thoughts?
That's true. Yeah.
I sent a post out in the group me how many wins you see here, and obviously I was the highest, saying 9, which is I think is egregious.
9.
I was feeling myself, but I literally counted the wins, and I was like, it starts here with Dallas. I've been watching these Ben Johnson press conferences, and I've been really impressed. I've never seen a coach speak like this. It's really incredible. You know, he said we're not practicing like a championship team. Because he's been to the playoffs. He's gone deep. You know, he understands what it takes to be a caliber. And I you know what I'm really upset about, and I don't think I've ever defended this man, and it's Ryan Poles. I think Ryan Poles is the problem. And if you guys are in Bears media, you've seen it. These draft picks are horrendous. Horrendous.
Who specifically?
I mean, I should bring them up on the screen. It's high draft picks. Like, we took Torrey Taylor in the 4th round. He's the worst punter in the league.
What do you mean he's the worst punter in the league?
He's the worst punter in the league this year. It's only been 2 weeks, but dude, he's not doing well. The guard he drafts these O-linemen, they're horrible. The defensive players are horrible. I'll never forgive him for sending away Roquan Smith. Never forgive him. The Chase Claypool trade. I think the only reason this man has a job with the Bears is the fleecing he did to the Carolina Panthers. That's the only reason this man has a job.
It was legendary.
Legendary stuff, but I can't get behind him. Let's talk about this last draft. Colston Loveland in the 1st round. What has he done?
And look at what Tyler Warren's doing.
It's incredible.
Yeah, it's a great point.
What's his name? The 2nd round pick.
Ozzie Trapillo and then Luther Burden.
Luther Burden in the 2nd round.
Luther Burden's not doing shit.
And we could say that Poles is he put these players in place and the coaches aren't taking them, but I trust Ben. I don't know, man. I trust Ben Johnson. I really do. I trust his ability to choose players to start on his offense. And there's a reason why. He says the tight end's more involved this week. He said that. He's going to design plays for him and all this stuff. But what are we doing? These drafts are horrible if you look at it.
What I've seen, and I just saw this on some football comedy bit, but they had alluded to that Caleb has not learned the playbook yet. That's what I had heard, meaning there's a reason why he hasn't gotten the tight ends involved, meaning there's a reason why he's not getting their 3rd receiver involved other than Zacchaeus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and I have to tell you, the plays, again, we've seen some ingenuity from Ben Johnson, but I feel like a lot of the plays have been a lot more vanilla than I've expected. And I feel like Caleb is just trying not to throw picks again. But again, I feel like the weapons are there. I really feel like we've got more weapons. He needs to use them. So I think this week the Bears win, though.
Tony, I'm just going to name a couple players for you real quick. I'm going to go back as far as 2022. These have been, in my opinion, good picks. Kyler Gordon, the 2nd round. Jaquan Brisker, 2nd round. Bayless Jones in the 3rd round. Braxton Jones in the 5th round. I think Braxton Jones has outperformed the 5th round tenure. I'll say that, but he's not good. Dominique Robinson, Zachary Thomas, Treston Ebner, Doug Kramer, and I don't need to name the 7th round. He drafted a punter in the 7th round in 2022. He's not on the team. It's a 7th round pick. Let's go to the 2023 draft, which we all were furious with the Darnell Wright pick when we traded away to Philadelphia.
He's regressed.
It was for Jalen Carter.
For Jalen Carter. Oh my God.
I don't care who he spit on. You take Jalen Carter.
Gervon Dexter, I think, is good. I like that pick. I was a 2nd round pick.
Getting better.
Tyreek Stevenson is I think he's had some, as of late, it's not been good, but I think he's talented. Zach Pickens isn't even on the team anymore. He's 3rd round pick. Roshan, he's hurt, right? Week 1 he misses. I don't understand. Can we talk about the 4th down decisions, the QB sneak when you have Roshan Johnson? Give him the rock.
Is he still? Oh, he was active.
He was active. No carries. Yeah, Tony, I'll let you weigh in. I'm just kind of like fed up with it. It's mismanagement between the head coach and the GM. I just don't get what's going on.
No, I think both of you guys are pretty spot on. Joe, though, to piggyback what he read or whatever you saw. So, man, who was it? It was another NFL analyst or whatever said he does not think that Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams are a fit. And he's not saying that it's not that Ben Johnson's bad and that Caleb Williams is bad. It's the fact that Ben Johnson is a quarterback or is a head coach, offensive guy that draws up plays and then then stick to that. He's a play guy. Here's your reads. This is what you do. I draw these plays up because they work. Ask Jared Goff. You ask him. Caleb Williams, on the other hand, is not that type of player. He's a more riskier guy, which is fine. He's a off the head type of reactive player, which isn't going to work with an offensive playbook, offensive calling that's designed to be ran exactly how he wants it, right? So I think that could be it. So that kind of does piggyback a little bit off what Joe saw and read or whatever, and that could be it. But that doesn't mean that Caleb Williams can't figure it out, or Ben Johnson can't adjust the playbook.
It's got to be middle ground.
Right.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead, Sam.
I think that's just the problem these first 2 weeks with each other.
If they're both as good as we think they are, which I think both are going to be good, can't they figure it out together? I don't think, and I don't think they hate each other. This isn't like they're beating each other up. I really think there is time. It's so concerning seeing these two performances back to back. We would expect more, but I do think the Bears win the next 2 games.
And that's kind of where I was getting the 9 wins at. It was like, well, I can see it starting here and starting to fire, but like Caleb's doing the right things. He's going in on his days off. He's meeting up with them. He seems passionate about it.
It's not what people are saying. It's not that Caleb doesn't care or he doesn't practice well, and it's not that Ben Johnson doesn't know what he's doing. It's just them two coming together and figuring out, all right, this is you, this is me. There's something in between that'll work between the two. I mean,
that's just a time issue.
Caleb, week 1 to week 2, he looked way better. He did look better. And then you put his numbers. So I saw another stat. If you put Caleb's first 2 games last year, first 2 games this year, he's tremendously better. So let's see. But again, you're almost a rookie again, right? Now you're running a brand new, probably much harder offensive playbook.
Way
harder one, right? So we'll see.
The Natty Foos.
Yeah. Whatever the fuck was going on last year. Yeah.
He's coming back, by the way. He's the defense coordinator for Dallas, by the way, if you didn't know.
I saw that.
To play him next week, yeah.
You can play him at home. He'll be familiar. What I will say is, I don't remember the analyst that had said this, but I love the quote. It's like, the Bears won't be good this year. They'll be better next year. They'll be really good next year, because it's not going to take 6 months to get this offense down. It's going to take an entire year, and that's how it was for the Detroit Lions. You guys remember the Detroit Lions weren't like knocking out of the park his first year, Ben Johnson. So
they were 6-10, I think.
Yeah, I think they were 6-10. So it's like
the first year of Ben Johnson. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm cool with it, but we got to admit that the defense cannot give up 52.
No. Well, that's another thing. Everyone's saying Caleb. I'm like, well, the defense gave up 50 points. Like,
we went for it on 4th down a couple times, which gave them favorable field position, which leads to that type of behavior. But like, it's still like, without that, it's still 30-something points or something.
Yeah. Defense did not play well.
What concerns me too, I know you like Tyreek Stevenson, and I've liked him too, but he without Jalen, because we're going to be out Jalen maybe the whole year now. Tyreek is considered like a bottom 5 corner right now in the league. They're targeting him specifically, and he's not doing well.
Yeah.
So that's a real concern, because I thought our secondary was going to be a strength, and it doesn't seem like it is right now.
I did too. Yeah, I'm not a Tyreek guy. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm hoping for a dub this week. I'll tell you, I won't gamble on it. I'll tell you that. Like, if they're plus something, I might take them, but like that, I'm just not. It's rough, man. It's rough out here, but bring it back forward here to you two are doing very well, scoring a lot of points. I know, Joe, you're 1-1. I'm 1-1. Tony's 2-0. But rosters are looking up. It's looking like a great season. It's so early.
Plenty of time to improve.
I keep thinking I'm trying to improve somewhere. And then I forget that I had Brandon Ayuk just kind of hanging out down in the IR too.
Yeah.
He got me a wide receiver 1 ready to come up.
Yeah, when he comes back. Yeah, you probably can't start him the first week he's back, but you got to see it. You know what I mean?
I'll wait and see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, I just Quentin Johnson for $11. Look at him, week 2. Hello.
Big Mike would tell you he's a nobody, but you're like, well, scoring
Mike
points.
hates him. He's
Yeah.
wide receiver 1 right now in LA.
Overlay, that's crazy. All right, any finishing thoughts here for you guys? You guys feel good?
Feeling good, man. I'm just hoping for a Bears win this week. I really am.
Yeah.
Great hat right now, Joe. We just clinched playoffs, so go Cubs.
Oh, officially tonight. Okay, fantastic.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to the last game of the year, so hopefully it's a fun one.
Oh, it'll be a good one.
Oh,
Playoff
you'll love
baseball,
it.
I'm so excited. Nothing better.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
little October
Changes the whole
baseball.
city. It really does. Changes the whole city around here.
That's exciting, man. Congratulations. All right, well, that'll wrap it up here for Second Take, Week 3. Good luck to all the GMs out there.